Properly governing an organization is both a challenge and a vital necessity. Governance oversees the decision-making process, checks the achievement of objectives, allocates power and responsibilities, and ultimately, through structures and processes, protects the organization's viability. Formally, it is often associated with bodies such as the board of directors or with functions like auditing. Informal governance relies on spontaneous and specific governance mechanisms. Spontaneous because they cannot be decreed or controlled as easily as a formal body. Specific because each organization will have to deal with different mechanisms. The first specific mechanism is the mutual oversight among leaders, which creates informal pressure that encourages behavior aligned with the organization's expectations. Equally informal is the organizational culture. It allows the dissemination of the collective's values, rituals, and habits. It shapes common behaviors without imposing constraints. Finally, the spontaneous and specific governance mechanisms are above all made up of relationships with stakeholders. Employee behavior, the image projected to suppliers, reputation with clients, and relationships maintained with banks are all attributes that complement the formal approaches to governance. In this case, what constitutes a good relationship with stakeholders? In simple terms, it would be a relationship based on trust, commitment, satisfaction, and influence, all of which are mutual and reciprocal. It's not about developing all four attributes for every stakeholder, but rather identifying those specific to the parties that matter most to the organization. This approach is far from the sometimes widespread image of governance as something that controls and punishes. But it serves as a reminder that all organizations maintain interdependent relationships with their stakeholders. Developing quality relationships with them is also a way to counter the uncertainty and complexity of the organizational environment. Moreover, governance based on the quality of relationships is intrinsically committed to ethical or social responsibility issues, since it is oriented towards stakeholders and society. Finally, this approach to governance offers hope for organizations with limited resources, including time, to develop formal processes, just like the majority of associations under the 1901 law. Quality governance, tailored to the specific characteristics of each organization, is thus accessible to all organizations thanks to spontaneous and specific mechanisms.